The world has one interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale's story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Mike, and I am honored to introduce to you these intriguing and majestic animals. There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behavior. We hope this Orca Encounter helps you understand these amazing animals and all they represent.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whales' size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
Killer whales truly are a natural wonder, and Orca is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Her blowhole is perfectly designed for getting a quick breath of air right at the surface. And even the location of her eyes works to her advantage. It looks like they're in that white eye patch, but that is a visual distraction. Yeah. Her eyes are actually located just underneath her eye patch, camouflaged from crashing prey. This fin on her back is called a dorsal fin and helps stabilize her while she swims. There are no bones or muscles inside a dorsal fin, so sometimes dorsal fins may curve over. The fins on either side of her body are called flukes, tail flukes, or pectoral flippers. Pectoral flippers contain 5 bony digits inside them, similar to a human hand. Now we get to the flukes. The lobes on either side of her tail are called flukes. Tail flukes act as a killer whale's engine and can propel them close to 30 miles per hour. But fastest and use the most power when propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies completely up and out of the water.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orcapod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Whistles to socialize in the pod. And calls for group coordination and hunting. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shuka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family. Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as part of their communication. A mother might use a pectoral slap to get her calf's attention. But when they really want to be heard, they breach. Spy hopping is how killer whales coordinate, get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt. Fluke slaps are another form of communication killer whales use in the wild. Killer whales are great communicators, so it's no surprise they're at the top of the ocean's food chain.
Killer whales work together to rear their young, protect their pod, and most importantly, pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wild oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the herring. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions right off the beach. Orca is going to demonstrate a similar behavior right here in front of you. Antarctic orcas will actually create waves that knock seals off of floating ice. The couple showed off a similar wave-making technique, showing off one of the many impressive hunting abilities killer whales have developed all over the world.
Knock them off the rock and get them in the water.
I'm gonna do it again.
Now you've all just seen these waves crashing in front of you, but you can't really imagine the amount of water that's displaced until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, I met a new friend, Adam, who would like to show off the power of the killer whales. All right, Adam, are you ready? Okay. All right. Now we chilled the water down to about 58 degrees just for you today, Adam. Okay, so hold on tight. Now you said you were really hot, right? All right, prepare to not be very hot anymore, because this water's cold. All right, so it looks like Mom's gonna do some advice. That's good. All right, hold on tight. That's very smart. All right, so it looks like Orca is gonna come straight for you. Okay, she's gonna create quite a wave. I'm gonna get out of here. Hang on tight, Adam. Here comes that wave. Oh yeah! How was that? That was freezing, you said. Everybody give it up for Adam. Oh, repeat. Adam, hang on. Here it comes one more time. Oh. That was just a little rebound. Good job. All right, you can join it up one more time for Adam, everybody. Now, because they're found in every single ocean, it's no surprise that killer whales are found preying on all types of animals, including other whales. The blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It's 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a whale like Orca of any kind. So how does a whale that size prey on a whale that size out in the ocean? Well, it's possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround a sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how they teach their young to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. Orcas are often seen imitating, playing with each other, not only in the wild, but of course, right here at SeaWorld. Porpoises and whales and dolphins swim past to the surface, bringing up and out of the water briefly. You'll see them doing this when catching a ride in the wake of a boat or surfing in a wave. Killer whales like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks when they can. Now, oftentimes here at SeaWorld, you'll see the whales doing the same type of tactile behavior, just like you would see on the beaches in British Columbia. Killer whales are often imitating each other out in the wild, and we see it here at SeaWorld all the time. They are constantly mimicking and learning from each other. Now, many of these behaviors killer whales are doing are often seen stunning fish. But today, they're going to stun all of you. We interact with our whales every day, which allows us to share trusted relationships in order to provide healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales here at SeaWorld San Diego take part in their own healthcare and well-being. Now, one of the most important things we can ask our whales to participate in is called husbandry activities. Now, these are when whales actually take part in their own healthcare. You can see Brittany has asked Ikaika to roll over and present his tail flukes. Now, this is an important behavior, so the veterinarians can actually come out and take a blood sample right from those tail flukes, take it back to the lab, and make sure that all the whales are nice and healthy. We can also ask them up onto a scale, and we do this at least once a week to make sure that all the whales are receiving the proper nutrition and that the calves are growing properly. We can even ask for a breath sample right from their blowhole. Now, none of these behaviors would be possible if it weren't for the trusted relationships that we share with the whales every single day, right here at SeaWorld. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I get to introduce you to a very special whale. The most special whale, there's no question about it. This is Corky. And at 54 years old and 8,400 pounds, she is one of the most powerful, most athletic, and most gentle animals I've ever worked with. She has taught us so much about killer whales, including research on heart rate study, hearing studies, and lots more. Everybody's got a special place in their heart for this big girl right here. Now, we challenge all the whales, even Corky, to engage their minds and learn new things. Diet, exercise, and of course play